بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
In the name of God, the merciful, the compassionate.
ألف لام ميم را تلك آيات الكتاب والذي أنزل إليك من ربك الحق ولكن أكثر الناس لا يؤمنون.
Aleph, Lam, Mim, Ra. From these are the verses of the book, Qur'an, and that which has been revealed to you from your Lord is the truth, but most of the people do not believe.
الله الذي رفع السماوات بغير عمد ترونها ثم استوى على العرش وسخر الشمس والقمر كل يجري لأجل مسمى يدبر الأمر يفصل الآيات لعلكم بلقاء ربكم توقنون.
God is the one who raised the heavens without any pillars that you can see. Then he firmly established himself on the throne, and God subjected the sun and the moon. Each one runs its course to an appointed term. He directs the affair. He explains the signs in detail, that you will be certain of the encounter with your Lord.
وهو الذي مد الأرض وجعل فيها رواسي وأنهارا ومن كل الثمرات جعل فيها زوجين اثنين يغشي الليل النهار إن في ذلك لآيات لقوم يتفكرون.
God is the one who spread out the earth and set therein firm mountains and rivers. And of all fruits, God placed in the earth two of a pair. He covers the day with the night. Surely in this are signs for people who reflect.
وفي الأرض قطع متجاورات وجنات من أعناب وزرع ونخيل صنوان وغير صنوان يسقى بماء واحد ونفضل بعضها على بعض في الأكل إن في ذلك لآيات لقوم يعقلون.
On the earth are adjacent parts, vineyards, sown fields, palm trees, similar and dissimilar, watered with the same water. We make some of them more excellent than others to eat, and surely in this are signs for those who understand.
وَإِن تَعْجَبْ فَعَجَبٌ قَوْلُهُمْ أَإِذَا كُنَّا تُرَابًا أَإِنَّا لَفِي خَلْقٍ جَدِيدٍ أُولَئِكَ الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا بِرَبِّهِمْ وَأُولَئِكَ الْأَغْلَالُ فِي أَعْنَاقِهِمْ وَأُولَئِكَ أَصْحَابُ النَّارِ هُمْ فِيهَا خَالِدُونَ.
If you would wonder, surely wondrous is their saying, What? When we have become dust, shall we be truly raised up again in a new creation? Those are they who disbelieve in their Lord. Those are they upon whose necks shall be fetters. They shall be the inhabitants of the fire, therein to dwell forever.
وَيَسْتَعْجِلُونَكَ بِالسَّيِّئَةِ قَبْلَ الْحَسَنَةِ وَقَدْ خَلَتْ مِن قَبْلِهِمُ الْمَثُلَاتُ وَإِنَّ رَبَّكَ لَذُو مَغْفِرَةٍ لِلنَّاسِ عَلَى ظُلْمِهِمْ وَإِنَّ رَبَّكَ لَشَدِيدُ الْعِقَابِ.
They ask you to hasten the evil rather than the good, although there has been passed away before them exemplary punishments. And surely your Lord is full of forgiveness to the people for their transgressing, and your Lord is indeed severe in punishment.
وَيَقُولُ الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا لَوْلَا أُنزِلَ عَلَيْهِ آيَةٌ مِّن رَّبِّهِ إِنَّمَا أَنتَ مُنذِرٌ وَلِكُلِّ قَوْمٍ هَادٍ.
And those who disbelieve say, "Why has a sign not been sent down upon him by his Lord? You are only a warner, and to every people there is a guide."
الله يعلم ما تحمل كل أنثى وما تغيض الأرحام وما تزداد وكل شيء عنده بمقدار.
God knows what every female bears and what increases or decreases in the wombs, and everything with him is in due proportion.
عالم الغيب والشهادة الكبير المتعال.
He is the knower of the unseen and the seen, the great, the high exalted.
سواء منكم من أسر القول ومن جهر به ومن هو مستخف بالليل وسارب بالنهار.
It is the same whether any of you conceals his speech or declares it openly, whether he hides in the night or walks out in the day.
له معقبات من بين يديه ومن خلفه يحفظونه من أمر الله إن الله لا يغير ما بقوم حتى يغيروا ما بأنفسهم وإذا أراد الله بقوم سوءا فلا مرد له وما لهم من دونه من وال.
For each one there are angels in succession, in front of him and behind him, guarding him by the command of God. Surely God does not change the condition of a people unless they change what is in themselves. And if God intends harm to a people, there is no averting it, and they have no protector other than him.
هو الذي يريكم البرق خوفا وطمعا وينشئ السحاب الثقال.
God is the one who shows you the lightning, that you may have fear and hope. He raised up the heavy clouds.
ويسبح الرعد بحمده والملائكة من خيفته ويرسل الصواعق فيصيب بها من يشاء وهم يجادلون في الله وهو شديد المحال.
And the thunder glorifies his praise, and the angels are in awe of him, and he sends the thunderbolts and smites with them whoever he wills, while they dispute about God, and he is almighty in his power.
له دعوة الحق والذين يدعون من دونه لا يستجيبون لهم بشيء إلا كباسط كفيه إلى الماء ليبلغ فاه وما هو ببالغه وما دعاء الكافرين إلا في ضلال.
To evoke him is the truth, and those upon whom they invoke other than him can answer them nothing. As if a man were to stretch out his hands to water that it may reach his mouth, but it will not reach it. Thus the prayer of the unbelievers goes only astray.
آیه سجده.
ولله يسجد من في السماوات والأرض طوعا وكرها وظلالهم بالغدو والآصال.
To God prostrates all that is in the heavens and the earth, willingly or unwillingly, as do their shadows in the mornings and evenings.
قل من رب السماوات والأرض قل الله قل أفاتخذتم من دونه أولياء لا يملكون لأنفسهم نفعا ولا ضرا قل هل يستوي الأعمى والبصير أم هل تستوي الظلمات والنور أم جعلوا لله شركاء خلقوا كخلقه فتشابه الخلق عليهم قل الله خالق كل شيء وهو الواحد القهار.
Say, who is the Lord of the heavens and the earth? Say, God. Say, why have you taken such as have no power to profit or harm themselves? Say, are the blind and the sighted equal? Or can the darkness and the light be equal? Or have they ascribed to God associates who have created a creation like His, so that the created is all alike to them? Say, God is the creator of all things, and He is the one, the superior force.
أنزل من السماء ماء فسالت أودية بقدرها فاحتمل السيل زبدا رابيا ومما يوقدون عليه في النار ابتغاء حلية أو متاع زبد مثله كذلك يضرب الله الحق والباطل فأما الزبد فيذهب جفاء وأما ما ينفع الناس فيمكث في الأرض كذلك يضرب الله الأمثال.
God sends down water from the sky so that the rivers flow according to their measure. The torrent bears away an increasing foam, and out of that which they melt over the fire for making ornaments or apparatus arises a foam like it. Thus does God compare truth and falsehood. Then as for the foam it vanishes, and that which is good for the people remains on the earth. Thus God sets forth similitudes.
للذين استجابوا لربهم الحسنى والذين لم يستجيبوا له لو أن لهم ما في الأرض جميعا ومثله معه لافتدوا به أولئك لهم سوء الحساب ومأواهم جهنم وبئس المهاد.
For those who respond to their Lord, the reward is an excellent reward. And those who do not respond to Him, if they possessed all that is in the earth and the like of it with, they would offer it to ransom themselves. Those are they who shall have an evil reckoning, and their abode is hell, an evil abode.
أفمن يعلم أنما أنزل إليك من ربك الحق كمن هو أعمى إنما يتذكر أولو الألباب.
Is he who knows what is revealed to you from your Lord is the truth, like one who is blind? It is only those possessed of minds who would be admonished.
الذين يوفون بعهد الله ولا ينقضون الميثاق.
Those who fulfill the covenant of God and do not break the covenant.
والذين يصلون ما أمر الله به أن يوصل ويخشون ربهم ويخافون سوء الحساب.
And those who join that which God has commanded to be joined, and have awe for their Lord, and fear the constraint of the reckoning.
والذين صبروا ابتغاء وجه ربهم وأقاموا الصلاة وأنفقوا مما رزقناهم سرا وعلانية ويدرؤون بالحسنة السيئة أولئك لهم عقبى الدار.
And those who are patient, seeking the pleasure of their Lord, and establish the prayers, and expend of what we have bestowed upon them secretly and openly, and to avert evil by good, theirs shall be the ultimate abode.
جنات عدن يدخلونها ومن صلح من آبائهم وأزواجهم وذرياتهم والملائكة يدخلون عليهم من كل باب.
Gardens of Eden which they shall enter, and those who were righteous among their fathers and their spouses and their offspring, and the angels will enter to them from every gate.
سلام عليكم بما صبرتم فنعم عقبى الدار.
Peace upon you for that you were patient. Blessed is the ultimate abode.
والذين ينقضون عهد الله من بعد ميثاقه ويقطعون ما أمر الله به أن يوصل ويفسدون في الأرض أولئك لهم اللعنة ولهم سوء الدار.
And those who break the covenant after having testified to it, and who cut asunder what God has commanded to be joined, and who work corruption on the earth, a curse is upon them, and theirs is the evil abode.
الله يبسط الرزق لمن يشاء ويقدر وفرحوا بالحياة الدنيا وما الحياة الدنيا في الآخرة إلا متاع.
God gives in abundance his bounty to whom he pleases, and straightens his bounty to whom he pleases. They rejoice in the life of this world, and the life of this world is diminishing, but the hereafter is the everlasting enjoyment.
ويقول الذين كفروا لولا أنزل عليه آية من ربه قل إن الله يضل من يشاء ويهدي إليه من أناب.
And those who disbelieve say, why has a sign not been sent down upon him from his Lord? Say, surely God leads astray whoever he pleases, and he guides to him those who turn to him.
الذين آمنوا وتطمئن قلوبهم بذكر الله ألا بذكر الله تطمئن القلوب.
Those who believe and their hearts find serenity in the remembrance of God. Indeed, in the remembrance of God, the heart finds serenity.
الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات طوبى لهم وحسن مآب.
Those who believe and do righteous deeds, theirs is a blessedness and a good return.
كذلك أرسلناك في أمة قد خلت من قبلها قد خلت من قبلها لتتلو عليهم الذي أوحينا إليك وهم يكفرون بالرحمن قل هو ربي لا إله إلا هو عليه توكلت وإليه متاب.
Thus have we sent you to a nation before which other nations have passed away, to recite to them this which we have revealed to you, and yet they disbelieve in God most gracious. Say, He is my Lord, there is no God but He. In Him I put my trust, and to Him I repent.
ولو أن قرآنا سيرت به الجبال أو قطعت به الأرض أو كلم به الموتى بل لله الأمر جميعا أفلم ييأس الذين آمنوا أن لو يشاء الله لهدى الناس جميعا ولا يزال الذين كفروا تصيبهم بما صنعوا قارعة أو تحل قريبا من دارهم حتى يأتي وعد الله إن الله لا يخلف الميعاد.
And if it were a Qur'an which made the mountains move, or tore the earth apart, or made the dead to speak, but all command is for God. So the believers should not hold out hope for the unbelievers, and should know that if God had pleased, He would have guided all people. And the unbelievers will continue to be smitten by adversity, or it will come down near their dwellings, until the coming of God's promise, and God does not change His promise.
وَلَقَدِ اسْتُهْزِئَ بِرُسُلٍ مِّن قَبْلِكَ فَأَمْلَيْتُ لِلَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا ثُمَّ أَخَذْتُهُمْ فَكَيْفَ كَانَ عِقَابِ.
And messengers were mocked at before you, and I have given respite to the unbelievers. Then I obliterated them. So how was the retribution?
أفمن هو قائم على كل نفس بما كسبت وجعلوا لله شركاء قل سموهم أم تنبئونه بما لا يعلم في الأرض أم بظاهر من القول بل زين للذين كفروا مكرهم وصدوا عن السبيل ومن يضلل الله فما له من هاد.
God is the one who brings every soul to account what it has earned. Yet they ascribe to God associates. How indeed? Say, name them. Or do you mean to inform him of what he knows is not in the earth? Or do you utter empty words? But alluring to the unbelievers are their forgeries. They have been hindered from the way, and whoever God leaves astray, he shall have no guide.
لهم عذاب في الحياة الدنيا ولعذاب الآخرة أشق وما لهم من الله من واق.
For them is chastisement in the life of this world, and the chastisement of the hereafter is yet more grievous, and there is none to protect them from God.
مثل الجنة التي وعد المتقون تجري من تحتها الأنهار أكلها دائم وظلها تلك عقبى الذين اتقوا وعقبى الكافرين النار.
The likeness of the garden which the pious are promised, beneath it rivers flow, its fruits are eternal, and its shade is perpetual. Such is the reward of the righteous, and the ultimate abode of the unbelievers is the fire.
والذين آتيناهم الكتاب يفرحون بما أنزل إليك ومن الأحزاب من ينكر بعضه قل إنما أمرت أن أعبد الله ولا أشرك به إليه أدعو وإليه مآب.
And those to whom we have given earlier scripture rejoice in what is revealed to you, and there are others who reject some of it. Say, I am commanded to worship God and not to associate anything with Him. To Him I invite, and to Him is the return.
وكذلك أنزلناه حكما عربيا ولئن اتبعت أهواءهم بعدما جاءك من العلم ما لك من الله من ولي ولا واق.
And thus have we revealed it. Quran to you in Arabic is the final command, and if you follow their desires after the knowledge you have received, you shall have no guardian or protector from God.
وَلَقَدْ أَرْسَلْنَا رُسُلًا مِّن قَبْلِكَ وَجَعَلْنَا لَهُمْ أَزْوَاجًا وَذُرِّيَّةً وَمَا كَانَ لِرَسُولٍ أَن يَأْتِيَ بِآيَةٍ إِلَّا بِإِذْنِ اللَّهِ لِكُلِّ أَجَلٍ كِتَابٌ.
And surely we have sent messengers before you, and we assigned to them wives and offspring. And it was not for any messenger to bring a sign except by God's leave. For every term has a book.
يمحو الله ما يشاء ويثبت وعنده أم الكتاب.
God abrogates what He pleases and establishes what He pleases. And with Him is the essence of the book.
وَإِمَّا نُرِيَنَّكَ بَعْضَ الَّذِي نَعِدُهُمْ أَوْ نَتَوَفَّيَنَّكَ فَإِنَّمَا عَلَيْكَ الْبَلَاغُ وَعَلَيْنَا الْحِسَابُ.
And whether we show you a part of what we threaten them with, or we return you to us, it is yours only to convey the message, and for us is the reckoning.
أَوَلَمْ يَرَوْا أَنَّا نَأْتِي الْأَرْضَ نَنقُصُهَا مِنْ أَطْرَافِهَا وَاللَّهُ يَحْكُمُ لَا مُعَقِّبَ لِحُكْمِهِ وَهُوَ سَرِيعُ الْحِسَابِ.
Do they not see how we diminished the land from its borders? How we have reduced mighty empires? And God rules, and there is none to revise His decrees, and He is swift in reckoning.
وَقَدْ مَكَرَ الَّذِينَ مِن قَبْلِهِمْ فَلِلَّهِ الْمَكْرُ جَمِيعًا يَعْلَمُ مَا تَكْسِبُ كُلُّ نَفْسٍ وَسَيَعْلَمُ الْكُفَّارُ لِمَنْ عُقْبَى الدَّارِ.
And those that were before them devised, but all planning is for God alone. He knows what every soul earns. The unbelievers shall surely know whose will be the ultimate abode.
وَيَقُولُ الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا لَسْتَ مُرْسَلًا قُلْ كَفَى بِاللَّهِ شَهِيدًا بَيْنِي وَبَيْنَكُمْ وَمَنْ عِندَهُ عِلْمُ الْكِتَابِ.
And those who disbelieve say, You are not a messenger. Say, God suffices as a witness between me and you, and whoever possesses knowledge of the book.